Hello, hello, hello. It has been a while. A little bit longer than I intended. But you know, stuff happens, so not really a whole lot I can do about that. Let's plug this in real quick. Plug in my phone. Make sure that's getting charged. And let's swap over so we can see what we're working with. Behold, last Epoch. Been a while since I played this game. I think I last played it during early access and didn't play through the first season at all, and only just started playing season 2 a couple days ago, playing it here and there. Been having a lot of fun with it with this rogue build. Managed to get past a lot of the boring stuff, early game stuff, cleared out the campaign. This is a fresh character on a full offline game mode, by the way. I'm not playing this online at all, so pure solo, offline, ARPG, grindy goodness, which is exactly my cup of tea. But I managed to get through the campaign, and now I'm working on my monoliths. I haven't finished all of them yet, obviously. I've only finished the first 5. Gonna be working on the second 5 today. However long that takes. I actually got really annoyed at ending the storm because, for whatever reason, I am really bad at fighting Lagan, Cthulhu. Cthulhu is a very annoying boss for me to fight for whatever reason. It was like that in early access too. Just really annoyed at having to fight Cthulhu. So, what I'm hoping to do today is get through these last 5 monoliths so I can unlock the empowered timelines and let the grind game really begin. Don't know how well that's going to go at first because I don't have a lot of the stuff that I need. My gear is kind of garbage. The only really good pieces that I have, I've got my Talons of Valor, got that early on, and I got this really nice chest piece, and I do have a pretty solid relic. Unfortunately, I didn't get particularly good legendary affixes for it when I found it, because I got this through my Nemesis, through the Nemesis system. And I was really rather hoping I'd get something other than intelligence and minion health. What were the things that I was looking for on this again? Let me see. Let me double check this. Yeah, what I really would have liked to have is throwing damage, dexterity, health, things like that. Because realistically, I'm mostly using this for the cold damage and the mana. And unfortunately, I kind of rolled like garbage on both of those. Well, not the cold damage so much. The mana one I rolled pretty low on. The cold damage was not that bad. And I'm not sure if the lightning damage affects this or not. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Lightning damage does affect this. But it's mostly cold damage that I want because most of my damage is done through my umbral blades, which my helpful little birdie throws around for me. Ads are going to be starting up soon. As soon as they are done, we'll get started. I will say that this build isn't quite full power, or at least I don't consider it to be quite full power, mostly because of a bug. There's a bug where aerial assault doesn't target properly. Oh, there's the ads. I'll continue that explanation when the ads are done. I've been having a lot of fun playing through this again. Had to remember a bunch of stuff, largely going through the loot filter and fixing that. Loot filter is very important. Is good, good, good. Okay, ads are done. So yeah, as I was saying before the ads started up, there is actually a bug with this build, specifically with the aerial assault skill. It doesn't target properly. So the build isn't quite full power just because you have to play around this bug. It's not too terrible, but it is annoying. Alright. Let's do some monoliths! Gonna kill my nemesis! There's a nemesis over here. Let's kill all these things first. Okay, what have you got for me, nemesis? You've got garbage, let's kill him. That's actually, the Nemesis system is a new thing that they added. Yeah, I got a beetle bro! Anyway, the Nemesis system is something new that they added. So no, I can't call it that. I can't call it that because Warner Brothers still has a copyright on that. Officially. Copyright that they don't make use of, they just got it so that nobody else could use it. Oh, lizard! Loot lizard! It's another new thing that they added. As are these, the tombs. But the Nemesis stuff is a new thing that they added, where you will occasionally come across enemies that are sealed away, similar to the room prisons from the original release. But instead, they will always drop specific pieces of gear. And you can choose to either fight the Nemesis as is to get the gear drops, or you can choose to empower the Nemesis to make it and the gear it drops stronger. That's how I got the relic that I'm using. That's how I got it with legendary potential, because I still haven't done the Temporal Sanctum, so I can't do that myself. That's not the unique relic I want. But overall, it's a really cool system. Really neat. Another lizard! Ooh, huge idol. Oh, hello, Clotho. How you doing? Ooh, portal charm, nice. Another cool thing that they added, portal charms. Now you can portal directly to the dungeon boss if you've got one of those. You can either get them dropped from enemies, or you can craft them by using one of each of the 3 key dungeon keys. So I'm not going to use this because I don't really have anything to use it on. But this is yet another cool thing that they added. So what this is, you can enchant class-specific idols to gain additional affixes. I've done it already with this one, because this is actually a really good idol that I wanted to use, and I got pretty decent affixes. They just didn't, yeah. I got a tier 6 on the first one and only a tier 1 on the second, so that kind of sucks. But still, that's what you can do with it. But I don't have a class specific that I can use this on, because I don't think it'll let me do it with this. Yeah, it won't let me do it with this because it's a unique. Still, fun stuff, fun stuff. My loot filter is doing a lot of work, removing a lot of stuff.
Easy. Too easy.
Because I'm at the point where I only want specific pieces of gear. Which sadly I haven't been getting. But that's how the RPGs go. Oh, I need to... It's one of these, okay. Get back here. Stop running. Why are you running? These silken cocoons are also really nice and new. They will sometimes possess enemies that will give you extra rewards when you kill them.
Easy. Too easy.
Yeah, Tome of Experience, which I think they nerfed. Feels like they nerfed the Tomes of Experience.
Yes.
You give me Runes of Shattering. And you can have these, because I'm not using them. And the rest of these looks like I can scatter for some useful stuff. Let's go here so I can get more shards. Shards are always useful. And if my targeting with my aerial assault looks weird, or just the way I'm using it looks weird, I'm trying to play around the targeting bug that exists. It seems to be more precise if I keep my cursor close to my character. Hey there, generic player. Not a whole lot. Just running monoliths. This one, I'm pretty sure I wanted... What the... No, I want a shaded wingspan. This one. Concealment. This one. There, and this one. There, so then it triggers my thing. Then now these are all at max level. Oh, it's an arena. Oh, really? There's no shrines or anything in here?
That was close.
It's kind of lame. Oh, whatever. Guess I'll just kill everything. No big deal.
That was close.
Yay, level 76.
Easy. Too easy.
see, that leads into some stuff that I don't want. Let's do this one.
That was close.
Ooh, there's a big dude over there. Let's go kill the big dude. After I kill these less big dudes. Sanctum Key! At some point I need to finish doing this Temporal Sanctum and the Soulfire Bastion. Oh, there are two big dudes over here. That's concerning. Okay, let's see, what have we got here? Mage. Alright, sure, let's do this one. Why not? Did I get anything worth writing home about? I did not. Oh shit. I was standing in the wrong place there. Just freezing waves. Lame.
Yes. Take care.
At some point, I'm gonna have to stop picking this stuff up because I just have plenty of shards, but eh. I like collecting a massive stockpile regardless. Okay, into the rift. So I'm basically fighting Jakiro, it looks like. Got it. See, what can I do with this? Oh wait, I didn't know I had a sending room. And of course I got garbage. Nah, not worth. I'll just keep it for now.
Yes. Take care.
Nice. It's a good level. Oh shit, I almost forgot about this. Just give me more lizard stuff. Give me more lizards. I technically have the relic that I need for this build, but I need a better one. Because the one I got is kind of garbage. A lot of my gear is honestly kind of garbage. I really need to focus more on getting better gear. But I also kind of want to finish the basic monoliths so I can move on to the empowered monoliths.
Too easy. Don't forget.
Fourth day, yeah, I started on, I want to say Thursday is when I started. Yeah, pretty sure it was Thursday. Honestly, I should look into some prophecies. That would definitely help with my gear situation.
Yes. Take care.
As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and grab a prophecy or two. Or 10, whichever. Arena tier 4, Lightless Arbor. Yeah, Age of Winter with 160 corruption, so that's not something I can do right now. What have the other ones got? Sure, I'll grab that one. This one's Lightless Arbor. Which I do need to do more of anyway, so may as well. Yay. Back to the Fall of the Empire. Where do I want to go? Actually go here. Because that'll get me up to where some runes are.
Easy. Too easy.
And that was a perfect example of that targeting bug, which is why I keep trying to use my aerial assault closer to my character, because that seems to negate it at least a little.
Easy. Too easy.
Let's do some of the echo quests. Or quest echoes, rather. Other way around.
I see.
Two down. Hello, Yulia. Time to put you out of your misery. one Path of Despair. And I'll have to do more echoes before I can get the last one. Defend the living! Yay, we did it.
That was close.
And of course, none of them are the body armor that I want.
They won't forget that.
Yeah, level 77, let's go. Once again, whole bunch of gloves. None of them are the one I want.
Yes.
I'm sure some of them are good for other builds, but I'm not intending to do any other builds, so...
Take care.
This has potential. Less armor, though. And cold resist instead of fire resist. Not gonna bother with it. especially since there's a unique that I want to use for my boots anyway. Supposed to go... There's more experience down there. Along with some runes. Like runes. Maybe one of them would be a rune of ascendance and I can upgrade some boots. Maybe get the boots that I actually want. There's a lizard. Viper tail. And there once again was the targeting bug in action. I was trying to throw my falcon at some bats, and instead it decided to throw itself at some enemies that were off screen. I'm gonna kill my nemesis! And yes, I have been saying that every time I see one of those nemesis shrines, or altars, or whatever you want to call them. Egg of the Forgotten. Can be replaced with a unique item that lacks both legendary potential and Weaver's Will. Changes into a random unique item if challenged or empowered. Okay, so I can't use that because it has the legendary on there, so and I wouldn't be able to use this, but I would in theory be able to use this. I'd really rather not get rid of it. If I had a spare one, I would try this, but I do not. So instead, just challenge. No runes of ascendance. Sad.
Yes.
Oh, Stormbreaker. Looks like I stole Thor's axe. Oh wait, that's unique.
Yes. Take care.
Yeah, we'll go into this one so I can go into experience later. Assuming I don't just, meet the requirements for the final quest echo. Which, depending on how many enemies I kill, might. Rune of Redemption. Hmm? Fine, back here. Holy meteors descend upon your foes. I like this one. I am just barely over the requirement. Let's see, increase prefix, increase wand, two-handed spear. I guess prefix. None of those are particularly great. Wait, this goes into Reign of Dragons, right? No, this is Lagan's. Yeah, this is Lagan's. And now I just gotta go and do Reign of Dragons. And then I get to do the final 3 in whatever order. Yeah, that's what I've been. I could have gone here earlier, but I like doing all of them, all of the monoliths. So, and yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Reign of Dragons is one of the more popular ones for, like, the last 4 are usually where you farm stuff. There's a couple that you farm in Ending the Storm, I believe, and I remember there's one, I think, in Black Sun. But for the most part, these 4 are where you're going to be spending most of your time, because that's where a lot of stuff drops. Like, I think for me, yeah, for me, the things that I want drop from Age of Winter, Spirits of Fire, and Last Ruin. So, literally the last 3 things are where some of my stuff drops from.
Me. You're not going anywhere. How's my poison?
I'm not sure what my main skill is up to.
What a bother. What a bother.
And unfortunately, I can't immediately check because the skill that I use as my primary damage source isn't actually on my bar.
Die. What a bother.
Lizard! Get back here, you piece of shit. Ooh, Soulfire Bastion key, nice. What relic is this? No, that's a Primalist relic. Lame. What class and build are you going with?
You can't best me. The sands are miles away. You.
Judgment Paladin, okay. Increased bonus timeline stability. Chance for pile of glyphs, pile of runes. Dungeon keys and key charms. Chance to spawn a rare enemy alongside a pack from a specific dungeon. That drop that dungeon's respective key and a chance to drop the respective dungeon boss's unique items. That's pretty cool. I think I kind of want to go here and then straight down. Get that. All rare enemies are permanently enraged, but they drop additional runes and glyphs. Echoes have a higher chance to spawn with a new reward type, which grants dungeon keys and dungeon key charms. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go straight down to Wharton's Echo. And see how well that works. Oh, and I can check how much I'm doing now with my skill, I think. Yeah, I do. Right now it's only 1738, but it doesn't reflect how much damage I'm actually doing with it. Mostly because that's the damage that the Umbral Blade does while it's on the field. But I've got the passive points that make it explode, and I'm not just throwing one of them. My bird is throwing a bunch, my shadows produce more. So it seems low, but it's deceptive. How much does that do? Hang on. Where is it? It's this one, right? That's area. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't tell me how much they explode for. Just blades explode when touched. So no idea how much damage it actually does. I just know that that 1700 is not indicative of how much damage it actually is doing.
My brilliance is unequal.
Don't forget.
I must break free.
Oh, 100% critical strike chance. Lovely.
Easy. Too easy.
Oh, I didn't destroy the blood spire. Whoops. Hey, is there another down here? Oh, there is another thing down here. Let's go here for the experience tome. I like getting the experience tomes. Although, again, I think they nerfed them. Or at least it feels like they did.
Too easy.
You can't touch me.
Yes.
Solve, and the rest of this can all be shattered.
Take care. Yes. Take care.
Onward. Lizard! Damn, a lot of stuff dropped from that one. Unless some of that was from the shrine. I think some of that was from the shrine. Because I don't have a buff of any kind on my bar, so... that means the shrine dropped something. And now I'm going around in circles. Great. And somehow have not killed enough enemies to lure out the ambush. And then I get around, turn around a corner, and those two enemies vomit on me. Okay, seriously, is this ambush ever gonna come out? Gotta go kill my nemesis! What have you got for me? Oh shit, 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 shit. It's not good. Memo to self, always double check that everything around you is dead before you look at your nemesis. Especially since this is mostly garbage. I mean, I know this is good for some mage builds, but I'm not playing mage. The ambush still hasn't happened, by the way. So I am still killing enemies to try and lure out this Oh, wait, I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Finally. I just had to keep complaining. Interesting, but ultimately no. Oh, wait. Okay. Not that one either.
Yes. Take care.
Another nemesis! Gotta go kill my nemesis! Not one of those replace things. Another lizard! Ooh, a smoke weaver. That's actually really good for the build that I did back in early access. It was another Umbral Blades build where essentially all you did was you just dashed. You would just use shift. And you could use 1 or 2 Smokeweaver daggers. And every time you used shift, it would drop Umbral Blades behind you. And so all you did was you just dashed through the entire map. Because Smokeweaver also reduced the cooldown on your shift. So you just spam shift, dashing all the way through the map, through enemies and everything. And just leave behind Umbral Blades that would blow everything up. It was a lot of fun to use, but the basic philosophy of that build was a little bit like the plot of Crank. If you've ever seen the movie Crank. That being, if you stop, you die. Slay enemies until the cocooned item drops. Ooh, portal charm. Just a full circuit around this map. There we go. Finally. Of course, now I don't want to leave immediately. I want to check out this repeatedly throw hammers. Lame. I always like checking random shrines like that, just because I have an increased chance for lizard shrines. Now, granted, I've only actually encountered one singular lizard shrine. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and hang on to that Smoke Weaver just in case I feel like doing this again, because I actually ran into a nemesis that dropped a Smoke Weaver, and that's what I got out of it, which is really good, actually. Yeah, it reduces the distance on your shift and increases the cooldown on shift. So you can use two of them to have a really short shift distance, but an incredibly short cooldown on it, and just spam it.
Yes.
It's very funny.
Take care.
I have no idea if that build is still any good or even viable right now. I'd have to look it up.
Yes.
On the off chance that it is still viable, I kind of want to hang on to that. Hang on to those smoke weavers. What are my... What are my prophecies? Okay, I need to kill diamond matrons in order to finish this one. And then this one is Lightless Arbor, which can be fulfilled twice. You know what? Let's go ahead and do a quick detour to the Lightless Arbor.
Human, over here.
Portal. No, I'll just go with tier 2 still. And go straight to the dungeon boss. Proceed. Yeah, that one's done. Yeah, beer. I'm glad that's still there. Yeah, if you didn't know, sometimes potions will randomly spawn as beer instead of a potion. I forget what the odds on it are. I know it's not common. But it was something that they did in... I knew they added it in early access as a joke. I didn't know that they kept it in. Glad to see it's still there. Yes, Peak of the Mountain. I actually need that. Is it a good Peak of the Mountain, though? It's an okay Peak of the Mountain. Go ahead and dump all of my money on this. Why not? Hell yeah, 2 runes of ascendance. Nice.
We've done it. That is so. Oh yeah, Wither, you are not you. There is no need to thank me. You're the one who saved.
Okay, back to Reign of Dragons. Now that I have my peak of the mountain. Now I just need to get, shit, what are they called? Razorfall? Yeah, Razorfall. I want to get Razorfall for the boots. Lyraka's Claws for my gloves. Let's go. Well, now I need gold, so I may as well go here. Gonna kill my nemesis!
That was close.
Again with the egg. Damn. Damn. Neither of those boots were the ones I wanted.
They work together.
Yeah, you did nothing wrong except try to attack me. Oh hey, a diamond matron. Myth of Envy. Destabilizes an item, unpredictably changing all properties other than the affix being upgraded. This stability is siphoned to the most recent Monolith timeline you entered, greatly increasing its stability. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's... Ooh, how does that compare to mine? It's slightly worse. Slightly worse, and it has legendary potential on it, so I can't use it in the thing. Sucks. I'll hang on to it nonetheless.
Yes. Take care.
Oh, that's green. Whoops.
Yes. Take care.
A lizard. Lizard's gone now.
Yes.
That's Sanctum.
Yes.
You won't forget.
You know, Herod, I gotta say, for a guy that's known for living in a cold climate and being an ice elemental type deity, your temple's got a lot of fire in it. Just saying. It's a little weird. Little off-brand. Which is the point of this timeline. Ooh, Soulfire Bastion key. Neat. Oh no, Herritt's dead.
What brings you here?
It was all a deception. Yeah, this one's no good, unfortunately. This one is actually useful. It's got throwing damage and minus to throwing attack mana cost. And physical resistance isn't terrible. health and dex on it. It should be alright.
Take care.
We can go here and get some runes. Lizard! Oh, that's just the... Damn. Beetle Bro! Okay, never mind. The detour was worth it. We got Beetle Bro. A Rune Warden. Fun. Let's kill it. Okay, there's the Matriarch. Oh, and another Rune Warden. Cool.
Yes. Yes.
Solar Relic too.
Take care.
Or Idol, rather. kill my nemesis! After I, you know, kill everything else. Is there a boss you need to farm to get this relic? What relic is it? Because probably. Hey, if you tell me the name of it, I can go ahead and tell you if, where to find it. Twisted Heart? Oh, the Twisted Heart? That comes from the final boss. Yeah, Twisted Heart of Okairos. Yeah, I figured that might be the one. I wasn't 100% sure, that's why I asked. But yeah, Twisted Heart of Okairos drops from the final boss of the timeline. That's the only place it drops from. So in order to get it, you have to go through all of... Yeah. There's a lot of items that are like that. Perfect example, this helm that I got, Peak of the Mountain, it only drops from the final boss in Lightless Arbor. That's it. Cannot get it anywhere else. And I will go ahead and tell you that the reason why that heart, that item only drops from the final boss is because the final boss of this timeline is Ukairos. You're literally taking the heart of the boss when you get that relic. I believe you get other, I believe he has other unique drops that are also just different body parts. But yeah, you gotta come to this timeline and 400 stability, and then you can fight him. Yep. Reign of Dragons. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to do. The boss is not that tough. Oh, gotta kill my nemesis! Power! I like how the taunt that he did was calling me weak right before I killed him.
I did nothing wrong. I cannot be contained. I did nothing wrong.
Yes? Take care.
Yeah. Let's do this one.
Easy. Too easy.
Pariah, you say? Well, guess what? I killed that guy. Into the cemetery. Beetle Bro! There we go. Well, that one, I guess. And I don't have anything. Freeze rate multiplier? It's not useless, I guess. Yeah, I get to throw hammers.
That was close.
Oh, there's a champion up here. Kill the champion. Not much of a champion. Don't worry, I don't want you to go back. I want you to die. Yeah, kind of like that.
I must break free.
Rune of Ascendance. Get to roll those dice again. Yeah, level 79. Let's go. Didn't see what dagger that was. Put another point. Hey there. Game I'm always talking. I've literally talked about it like once or twice. Honestly, I yap more about Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I yap about this game.
Too easy.
Let's see, I'll go with this one, and we'll put it here, I guess. A lot of these I just need to do at least once so that I can get completion for my Weaver tree. Exchange 3 unwanted woven echoes in return for a one new random one. That's pretty cool. And I don't think I have anything. Nope, I don't have anything that can go into that. Oh, the blast knife dagger. Yeah, this was the dagger that was used when you wanted to do a detonating arrow setup. Which was as I recall, was a pretty good build. I don't know if it's still usable now, but I remember in early access it was really good. It was like that and the Smoke Weaver build that I used were the two best ones. Yeah, I know I got a Rune of Ascendance, didn't I? Yeah, I got a Rune of Ascendance, so let's see if I can get those boots. Do you have boots that I can upgrade? You do not. You bitch. How dare you not stock inventory that I need? shatter all that stuff. And the thing that I got is there. I'm gonna do Dragon's Grotto first though and kill a bunch of dragon babies. Being completely serious, that's what this quest echo is about. You're killing dragon babies. Not even babies, you're killing the you're destroying the eggs. See? Look, there's all the eggs. Oop. Made myself a dragon egg omelet. Ah. So this place is just full of shrines, I see. Drops a unique item. Okay. Beetle Bro. Tag all of the shrines. Drops gold. Drops idols. None of those idols were good for me, unfortunately. Gonna kill my nemesis! Okay, let's see what that thing did for my Smoke Weaver. Critical strike chance and chance to shred armor on hit. Both of those are really good affixes for that, actually.
Yes. Take care.
Summon loot lizards! Let's go! Those two are dead. Let's go after these ones up here because they're running away. Okay, they're down. Turn over and get these ones. Yeah! Okay, now let's kill a bunch of stuff so that I can freely peruse the loot. Damn, wing guards. Oh, but another rune of ascendance. Is there a pair of boots anywhere in here? Wood. Greaves. Damn. But apparently I had 2 runes of ascendance. I don't remember when I got the other one.
Easy. Too easy.
Well, let's see if I can get another pair of boots that I can try to ascend. I've gotten pretty unlucky with runes of ascendance on my boots. Because the chance of me getting the boots that I want isn't actually that low. Before I leave this, I'm gonna go kill my nemesis! Ooh, a scepter. Were there boots in there? Gold ring, crystal sword, nope. What have you got for me, nemesis? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna equip it, which removes skill points because this had +2 and this only has +1. Hour.
Yes.
You have a pair of boots that I can ascend. Thank you.
Take care.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, like, what is the chance of getting the correct boots on there? Because I know it's not that bad. Oh, never mind. It is that bad. I should be going for the gloves, not the boots. Whoops. I misread that. Or I misremembered that, I should say. Now, I thought the chance for getting the correct boots was 1 in, like, 17 or something. No, it's actually 1 in 72. No wonder I haven't gotten them. Shit. The gloves are the ones that are a pretty decent chance. Those are 1 in 19. Not as good as the bow or the chest piece. The bow is actually the best one, where it's 1 in 11. Then the chest is next with 1 in 16. Then the gloves with 1 in 19. 1 in 21 for the relic. And then the others are either exclusive drops, or like the boots, the chance is just so low it's not worth going for. Let's go here and get some gold and hopefully find my nemesis so I can... Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Yeah, I gotta... Another point in that. Point in that. Point in that. I'm gonna go kill my nemesis!
They won't forget that.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't realize how little HP I had there. Whoops. That sucks. Oh. Again. Champion is up this way. Welcome back. Just in time for the ads to almost be ready to start up. I literally just got the alert for ads about to start in a minute. Oh, no, not you, Generic. I was talking to, Chicky. You are no longer alone in the chat. Why are you already tired? Rigorous physical activity? Edo bro! Gonna go kill my nemesis! After I kill all these other mooks. Void resistance. That's the best you could give me? Lame. But I suppose void resistance is better than nothing. Damn, bunch of rune wardens over here. I really should not have tried fighting both of these guys at the same time. One is bad enough. There we go. Okay, one rift down. What's the other point that I had before that got taken away? This one. There we go. Oh, I'm able to do the finished, I'm finally able to finish Reign of Dragons. In this timeline, the dragons overcame the gods and usurped their role in history. Eventually, they got a taste of necrotic power and create their own reign of undead, slay the Emperor of Corpses, which is a big dragon. See? Emperor of Corpses. It's a big dragon.
Easy. Too easy.
Shit. Oh boy. There we go, got him. Poison resist, physical damage, necrotic resist. Was this one of the important ones? I don't think it was it? Oh, I wanted one that isn't here, fortunately. In that case, I don't know, I guess poison resist? Pretty sure poison is my lowest resistance. Okay, there we go. Now I have finished Reign of Dragons. And I now have access to the final 3 timelines. Spirits of Fire, Last Ruin, and the Age of Winter. If I remember right, the Age of Winter timeline is where Herod goes crazy and wants to freeze the world. Spirits of Fire is when some followers of Raya, I think, go insane and start communing with fire elementals, and everybody just goes a little batshit. And Last Ruin, I think, is from the Ruined era, where it's like the final bastion of humanity is holding out against the void or something. I think that's what those timelines are for. Yeah, because all of these are just different timelines from what you experience in the campaign. Fall of the Outcasts is where the resistance against the undead Imperium gets captured and destroyed, and so you have to go and help them. Black Sun is when Raya completes his conquest but gets corrupted by the Void. Stolen Lance is someone from Raya's army steals Herod's lance and wreaks havoc with it. Blood, Frost, and Death, I think, is when... Is that where Herod gets corrupted? Yeah, I think Blood, Frost, and Death is when Herod gets corrupted. And you have to fight against him. Ending the Storm is when Cthulhu decides he wants to stop Raya from taking over by conjuring a giant storm. Unfortunately, the storm is killing everyone, so you have to kill Cthulhu so that the storm doesn't kill everyone. Fall of the Empire is pretty self-explanatory. Reign of Dragons is where instead of the gods taking control and ruling the earth, dragons rule instead. Which is why we had to kill the, we had to go in and kill all the baby dragons that were in the eggs. That's why we had to do that, because the dragons were evil and were taking over the world, so we had to kill the egg, and we had to kill the babies. I'm actually not sure if Blood, Frost, and Death is where you gotta fight Herod. It might be Age of Winter where you fight Herod because Herod went insane. Yeah, I honestly can't remember. But either way, those are the timelines that we now have access to. And after we complete them, then we get to fight against Orobus, and that resets our progress and enables us to go into empowered monoliths, which are just like the regular monoliths, except they are empowered. And that empowerment just means that they start at base 100 corruption. And corruption is this game's content scaling mechanic. If you've ever played Diablo 3 or Diablo 4 and done like torment levels and greater rifts and shit, that's basically what corruption is. Prophecy has been fulfilled. And neither of those gloves are what I want. Damn it. I'm gonna kill my nemesis! Okay, what have you got for me, Nemesis? Hang on, I gotta kill this thing first. Yeah, just challenge. It's a bunch of stuff that I don't need.
Yes. Take care.
It's back in here. Shatter these. Oh, that's a unique. Whoops. Hang on to these gloves because I need something to use a rune of ascendance on. That should have been the gloves I was using all along.
Yes.
Sell this. And I think I'm going to call it a early stream tonight. Made a pretty good chunk of progress. Got to the last set of monoliths. I'll be continuing to do that off stream. Tomorrow is going to be FF14, which is going to be a little bit more interesting because in addition to the weekly reset stuff, re-clears for my static and all that, there's going to be the cosmic exploration content releasing tomorrow. So that should be interesting. It's going to be crafting and gathering, but if it's anything like Ishgardian Restoration, which was the previous batch of content that we had that was like this, it should still be fun to play through and have plenty of rewards that are worth going for, including mounts. I must have more mounts. Give me more mounts. I will have them all. Well, I won't have them all because some of them I'm deliberately not going for, but that's not the point. Point is, I want more mounts. I'm gonna get them. But that's going to be all for today. Tomorrow's FF14. Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling, it might be more Last Epoch. It might be more Baldur's Gate. It might be some Master Duel. It might also be the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake that's rumored to be releasing tomorrow. Don't know if that's releasing for certain or not. We just got a little teaser thing from Bethesda that everyone is assuming means means Oblivion remake, because that's been rumored to be in the works for a while now. I don't think it was ever officially confirmed. So we'll see how that goes. But that's all for today. See you guys tomorrow.